What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ryan G, and I am back again with another video. Guys, be sure to check out my videos on a weekly basis. I make sure that I at least post 3 videos a week, and I try my best to do live streams on weekends, but there's a lot of times in which I just cannot do a full stream event on YouTube. So what I do is I kind of do these little short audio clips like this one right here to kind of like, you know, keep the channel active. But anyway, in this video, we're going to be talking about that you are going to take L's. It doesn't matter who you are, what you are. It doesn't matter how charming and attractive you think you are. As a man, you are going to take L's, right? But I'm focusing specifically in relationships, dating, getting with women. You know, you're going to face taking L's, right? In all different areas. Now, a lot of guys don't want to take the L. A lot of guys don't want to get the rejection. A lot of guys don't want to feel like, that something went wrong. You know what I'm saying? A lot of situations. Like, there'll be times in which guys will get with chicks and, you know, they would talk about, oh shit, she didn't like the way I had sex with her and things like that, and she's not calling me back and whatever. And there's dudes that will literally try and chase that same chick down, hoping that she will come back. What guys have to understand is that's, you're going to have to learn how to take an L, right? That's the L right there. Move on. There's going to be another chick. There's plenty of other women out there that you can continue to interact with. And the thing is, like, guys have to understand that you cannot judge one experience, or maybe it's not one experience. Maybe it could be multiple experiences, but don't think that every experience going down the line is going to be the same, right? That's where a lot of guys go wrong. So they feel like, if I'm going to take an L, and chicks, the chick that I dealt with in the past, right, they didn't like the way I had sex with them. They they hated this, they hated that. They weren't essentially appealed. They weren't satisfied, all this type of shit. They didn't start feeling like, oh, every woman that gets with me is not gonna be satisfied, and I'm a lame, right? I can't do this shit right. They start thinking about all this type of shit, and it's because they got their egos in, right? They got their egos feeling like, when they're interacting with women, they feel like, she is the ultimate determiner of whether or not you are truly a man, right? I don't know if that makes sense, but the thing is like, guys have to understand that you have to already go into the situation knowing that you are fine whatever happens, right? You're okay with the outcome, right? You are confident that you know what the hell you're doing. So even if the situations like this, like you guys never had sex, or she rejected you, or she's like, things didn't really go down that night, or whatever it is you all doing, it's like you have to just take it and just move on, right? Instead of thinking about what did you do wrong, because there's instances where sometimes it's not even the guy's fault, right? Sometimes it might be the chick, right? And it might just be a situation that's kind of above your head, and really, like, you can't control the situation. Maybe something is just like, maybe the venue was off. Maybe, the situation was like, it prevented you from really doing what you want to do, right? A lot of guys have performance anxiety and things like that, and they feel like, something's wrong with me. I have performance anxiety. Other guys don't have performance anxiety. And the thing is, every guy goes through it, but it's like, we're not gonna go up in public and tell another dude that, look, I tried to, have sex with this one chick last night, and I couldn't get hard. I couldn't put it in and shit. Guys are not gonna go up to to a random stranger or some other guy and say shit like that, because that's obviously you're gonna feel embarrassed. But at the same time too, we do have a little thing about ourselves in which we do have an ego, right? And we don't want to walk around feeling like something is wrong with us, right? But I'm gonna let you guys in on something. Every guy, doesn't matter who you are, right? Even guys who are, they do this shit in which, like, they get with chicks on a daily basis. Like, they go through some shit too, right? So kind of just like to let you all feel better about yourselves. So some of the guys who are listening to my content, just know that every guy goes through taking L's, right? You have to go through that in order to learn more about yourself, learn about what you like more, things like that. And, life is a process, right? Life is a journey, right? It's just like, for all my sports fans here that do watch my videos, you guys understand, when teams are playing a season, right? There's going to be games in which they're going to take L's, right? It doesn't matter how good the damn team is. There's going to be games in which they're going to lose. They might lose by a small margin. You feel me? They might lose by 2 points or whatever it is. And it's not because they're shitty. It doesn't mean that they're a bad team and they're not playoff material and championship material. It's probably because, like, you know, it's just a part of the game. You know, same thing here with dating and interacting with women. You're going to go through rejections. You're going to go through taking L's. There's going to be times when you can have bad sex, things like that. But you just have to move on and set your mind like, all right, look, you know, this shit happened, but I'm going to try and find ways to correct it. Or if you can't find ways to correct it, just move on, right? Deal with somebody else, whatever. And, you know, at the end of the day, you should love yourself, right? It doesn't matter what the other person think of you. You know what I'm saying? You should already know what you have to work with and things like that. You should already know that, you know what I'm saying, I am the shit, right? You know what I'm saying? If she doesn't want to deal with you anymore or doesn't like you and not give you a chance, that's her loss. I tell you guys a lot in my videos to make sure that you have that abundant mindset, right? Meaning that even though you could be dealing with someone for a good couple months or even a year or a couple years, make sure you're still doing your thing on the side and you are putting yourself out there, because if something goes down, which most of the time things do go down every now and then, you can have something to fall back on. And the thing is, your life is still going, right? You shouldn't put your whole life on pause for one person, right? You know, the situation could be vice versa too. Women can think of it in another way and they'll be like, yeah, you can't, you know, just, you know, do everything for a guy and things like that, man. But in the sake of the video and in the sake of my channel, I'm focusing on, for, you know, men making sure that they are putting themselves first before putting somebody else second. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, this applies to just like, you know, family members too. You know, you can't just put everybody in front of you, man. You gotta put yourself first, and you're important. You have to make sure that you are staying on whatever your purpose is, right? But at the same time you are on your purpose, make sure that you are interacting with women and you're sourcing, you're doing whatever you're supposed to do in order to, you know what I'm saying, achieve better results, right? But that's it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.